Hey watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I finally have in my hands two of the newer release 62 Moss inspired divers from Seiko. It's the SPB451 and the SPB453. Again, these were released, probably about a year ago, give or take. I feel like I've said that in a couple of videos recently. And I'll just be very honest with you guys. Inventory was a little bit slow. Middle of last summer through the end of the year, while we moved into our new building, trying to sell down some inventory before moving into the brand new facility that we're in now. And so the Seiko build out just got finished a couple of days, maybe about a week ago, and some new inventory finally coming in. So you're going to start to see Seikos again as inventory starts to roll in. I'm not going to roll them all out at once, but these were the first two that I grabbed. I have the SSK, I think the 023 coming, the Seiko 5 GMT coming up here, and as well as some others. So I'll try to post a Seiko video every other week, once a week, something like that, just to keep some of you Seiko-holics at bay here, so asking me why we're not seeing Seiko. The same thing can be said for Grand Seiko. We have that build out underway. Won't be finished for a little bit, and inventory's been a little slow, so that's why you haven't seen as much Grand Seiko on the channel as well. But the case on these, let's go over these 40.1 millimeters. So again, these are the updated versions, a little bit slimmer. I think I still have one of the prior versions in stock. I will certainly do a review with that in the next week or so if I can get both those side by side. But the case dimensions on these, 40.1 millimeters diagonally across, 39.3 across the bezel. You can see that bezel sits a little bit on top of the case, so just slightly in from the case measurement, and then 28.3 across the sapphire crystal on these from 3 to 9. 13.2 millimeters thick, 46.5 lug tip to lug tip. So I'd say a pretty wrist-friendly lug to lug size there. 20 millimeter lug width, tapering to 18 at the last link before you get to that deployant style clasp. Solid stainless steel case back on both of these. You're going to get the 6R55 movement, 3-day, 72-hour power reserve with that movement. You got non-signed screw down crowns, 72 hours of power reserve, and then you have 300 meters of water resistance. I did weigh both of these. I thought they'd be the exact same. Interestingly enough, the blue one I weighed in at 167.8 grams, and the black one was slightly heavier, 168.7, so about 1 gram heavier on the black dial for some reason. No tags, no stickers, so I'm not sure where that 1 gram's coming from. And then $1,300 retail price. So you have the matte flat black dial here, all matte. Your date wheel, now it's your 430 position. And then you have a sunburst effect. But I got to tell you, in images, I thought this was a lot more, not seeing one of these in person, I thought it was going to be too much sunburst on this. And I got to tell you, it's not. I would have a very difficult time picking between these two. And I actually think online, seeing the press release and seeing other images and seeing other reviews, I would have said, nah, I think I'll go with the black. But in person, I actually really like this shade of blue, and the sunburst on the dial is not nearly as noticeable as what I thought it was in some of their images. So between the two, I like them both. As of today, filming this on February 14th, happy Valentine's Day if you're watching. Or previously, it won't get uploaded today, so I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. I actually think I like the blue version. I think the blue one would be the one I take on this. It just, it's speaking to me right now through looking through my camera. Other than that, I think I covered everything on this. Let me throw these on wrist real quick. Bezel action. Didn't do that yet. Let's see what we got. Feels pretty similar, if not a little bit more. The feel's the same, but I feel like I got to use my hands a little bit more to rotate the bezel compared to the prior version. So hopefully I'll get these side by side in the next week or so and do a true side by side comparison for you. Again, I appreciate the slim down option with these. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and again, everyone always complains, or not complains, I should say this, the internet wrist police are never wrong. I've been told several times now, that's not a 41, that's a 43, just because of the way it looks, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you, gang, I do a pretty good job of trying to post and share with you guys accurate information when I do these. And so what I will show you is most wrist rolls when you're seeing on Instagram or just our YouTube shorts are from about, I'm not even a foot away from my camera right now, and that's about how close you're looking at it. So I'm going to move away a little bit further here just to give you a little bit more perspective on these full videos. Get this ring light off, so you lose that glare. Could easily wear one of these, 46, no problem, lug up to lug take. I'm now probably 18 inches or so given from my camera. So try to give you an idea. But when you get to here, yes, it looks enormous and looks huge. I get it, gang. So there's the blue one. Let me show you the black one real quick, and I will wrap this one up. As always, greatly appreciate you viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, always happy to help out. Contact information is in the description. If you haven't tried these on, I certainly encourage you to take a look. And let me give you, again, I'm trying to work with this loom here. Still working on this natural light, but if I can at least give you, yeah, it's not even giving you much. I got to get an umbrella or something to put over my setup here to try to get you guys some loom shots. So again, as always, greatly appreciate you viewing. Let me know what you think. Do you like the black? Do you like the blue? Do you like the updates? So a couple questions for you there. I'll see you guys in the comments. And we'll see you in the next video.